too, I think. Yep.
Hey,
We're on.
here we are. We're on.
We're on.
Error. Please try again later. What does that say? What does that mean?
Don't know. Mine's live on YouTube right now.
Oh, well, we'll go with yours. Good evening, fanatics. It's Lenny and Gibbo here. Where's Wally?
Where is he?
Where is Wally? Go away, Gary. Don't message me. Go away, Gary. Don't message me. Where's Wally? Wally's wife had a baby. So, Wally's not here. We've been on baby watch for a week and a half.
Probably.
And little Hazel arrived spot on time on the due date.
On the due date. So
Can't get any better than that. Well done, Mrs. Wally.
you can't get much of Wally's perfection as it is.
It was almost made to order, wasn't it?
Even his babies arrive on time. So I hope you're tuning in anyway, Wally, just to hear us talk about you. But congratulations to the Pierce clan. Very amazing stuff.
2 days out from, 2 or 3 days out from little Archie's birthday.
Well, it must be someone else's birthday 9 months before. It's around the same day. Wally, what are you up to, son? Hey, we know what you're up to.
Yeah.
So, how you been, mate?
Been okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Went away for the weekend up to Taronga. I've got a mate who owns 400 and something acres of bush.
How
So
good.
yeah, there's nothing there.
That's where your Sunday fat photo was from.
That's right. Yeah, took the van, took the rescue rig, and off we went.
How good's the rescue rig?
It's good. And if anyone's seen my rescue rig, the all those lights on it now work.
Yeah. That's very bright. Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to overtake him and then have to sit in front of him.
No, it's all good. But I can see about 17 kilometres. I nearly started a bushfire on the way home when I turned them on.
Reflecting off
Crazy stuff.
Vehicles. All right.
How's your weekend, mate? All good?
Yeah,
Last 2 weeks?
my weekend was great. It's just good to have a rest. It was our first week home in like
Yeah.
8 weeks without running all over the countryside. But while we're going to talk about sport, I had some friends come over on Saturday. Decided to play a Super Saturday drinking game.
Oh, here we go. This will be good.
So everyone knows the crackdowns in the NRL at the moment. So I personally don't like it that much, contact sport. So we decided that for every high shot,
Ooh.
every sin bin, every send-off, over the whole of Super Saturday, which is 3 games, we would have a shot of Fireball for every single one.
Oh, that can't be good.
We definitely took a few headshots that night.
I bet you did.
I was in trouble the next day.
Yeah.
That along with a whole heap of patience tins.
Look, I think
My
with
Saturday night was massive.
with the liability of those sort of sports now, combat sport or contact sports,
Yeah.
particularly after the NFL's issues,
Yeah.
the union boys, rugby union, did it, mate. 5 or 6 years now. They've been
That's why
battling.
no one goes to rugby union anymore.
Well, you know, they do. It's actually an international game played by multiple countries, not just 3. You know, anything above the armpits, you're gone.
I can cop any reckless stuff. That's fine. It's the incidental.
Yeah.
Incidental for me, if it comes up off a shoulder and cracks him, you just got to expect that. But it's crap.
But if you're out in the bush and you fire a gun, and there just happened to be someone there that you didn't see, and you shoot them and kill them,
Yeah, it's
you get done for
manslaughter, not
manslaughter.
murder.
But
But it's
you
not
didn't
murder.
mention that was incidental.
It's not murder.
Doesn't matter.
It's not getting sent off.
Doesn't matter. Do the crime, do the time.
That's right. So in other sports, Phil Mickelson, you old son of a gun.
The legend that is Phil.
How on earth did you do that? It was quality to watch. Monaco F1 was an absolute flop for the Aussie.
The debacle. But I loved it that
Danny
Lewis
Ricciardo?
came 7th.
Yeah, real love that Lewis didn't go so well. So
You know what? I really was disappointed with his reaction.
oh,
Hey,
you're only on your page.
am I? No, it says live now on the Australian Lawn Fanatics.
What about live on any
No, it says live on the Lawn Fanatics.
Okay, sorry.
Because I've got people commenting here who aren't my friends. But they're my mates now, but they're not my friends.
Maybe it's the YouTube one. Don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Shell.
Thanks, Shell.
Love your concern.
Love you, darling. Yeah, F1. Not really grass talk, but
Yeah.
he was the Mercedes pit crew and the tech guys and the strategists have handed Lewis victories,
Life.
miracle victories,
Yeah.
for years now. You think, how the hell did they conjure up the strategy?
And it always comes
that-
off. Like the
that
reverse.
handed him
Yeah.
victory when there was no possible way he was ever going to win that race, right? They've done that for years and years and years. One race, they make one little mistake that he loses 2 points and he loses his mind. After the race, they said to him,
Oh,
what lessons can be learned from this? And he said, for me, none. For the team, many. So like, oh, come on, mate.
yeah. You
Pull your
jerk.
head in.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is a team
Well, I
sport.
respect him, but I don't like him. Are you sober yet? That's at least 100. Benny Cameron says this.
What's that?
Are you sober yet? I'm turning that off because it's not weird. Is Gibber ever really sober? No, he is. 'cause
Yeah, I am.
he's not an alcoholic.
I do actually work all week. I mainly drink on weekends, except when I have some patience tins in the Carpet Grass Club. But Benny Cameron, feel free to come over on a Saturday and partake in some patience tins. That would be a great afternoon. What have we got over
I'm not
there?
sure, Kalen, whether his excuses will run out. I think if you look back at his history, he took half a season to get used to that Renault.
Yeah.
And then from then on, his Ocon came nowhere near him. So, mate, I think give him some time and he'll come good.
Yeah.
I'm a Danny Rick fan, mainly because he's an Aussie.
How good do those cars look?
They look
The
fantastic.
McLarens.
With the Golf, whatever they are on.
Yep.
Chris Prince, no, not getting up to watch Indy. I love how fast they go. It's just flat knacker, but
Yeah.
look, I struggle to watch the end of the F1 race because I'm up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So
Well, yeah. Sometimes
I usually
it's
fall
finishing
asleep.
at that time.
I usually fall
which is-
asleep after about 5 laps.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Right. So what else were you got?
well,
Where's
we-
Wally? So Wally is not here with us. He should be back in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
Um,
And if he's not, we'll go to his house and do it from there.
yeah,
That's an
that's
idea.
an idea. Have iPads will travel.
Yeah, correct.
What else we got? Toro Comp. We will be doing the Toro Comp tonight. Probably not straight away because that's just how these things go.
It's just,
I've never seen an episode of anything where they say, "Let's do this straight away."
Yeah.
No.
No.
Please.
So, anyone watching on Facebook, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, you need to do that to be eligible to win the prizes from Toro. Any of these, plus the 2 Wi-Fi controllers we've got to give away for your irrigation systems. It's the whole kit too.
It's 6 controllers with a Wi-Fi module.
Yeah.
So on the picture you see there's 3 boxes. There's a two controllers, and then there's another one with 4 controllers, and there's a third box with it's got the main module in it. So that's one kit. Glenn Russell wants to see this thing.
Oh yeah.
That's a 17-inch solid, Glenn, with a Kirby engine, I think.
Yeah, there's a Curbs.
Kirby engine.
Kirby.
Um,
How good's the backlapping plug on the side cover? What an invention.
yeah, great.
Like, so much ease.
I bought that so long ago that I paid $120 for it.
Remember mine?
That's how long ago it was.
150.
Yeah. I had one follow me
Screw.
home the other day, a Scotty.
Yeah, how good.
How much you want for it? Yeah, funny guy. No, I actually gave that to the missus so that I wouldn't sell it. Otherwise, I would have sold it by now.
That's Shell's mower, that
It's
one.
Shell's
yeah.
mower, mate, not mine.
Yep.
I do have a Scotty there that might hit the market at some stage in the future.
Yeah. Or do we do it as a prize? No? Oh, just me.
Yeah, just you.
I can't win these prizes then, so
I
maybe
don't-
I'll just steal it.
I don't
because
win prizes either. You got enough of my giveaways anyway.
I bought heaps of it back.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. The Pro Plugger, all that stuff's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It's still in the back of the Rescue Squad 1.
It is. I had Stevie Moo, ScoMo, message the other day and said, I just went to the shed, found your multi-tool there. I said, I know it's there. Then he said, sorry, hasn't come back yet.
How good. Stevie Moo, why aren't you here? I know you play golf on a
Plays his
Tuesday
virtual
night.
golf on a Tuesday
Sorry.
night.
And
Yeah,
Chad can't make it because he virtual races on Tuesday night. So we need some more guests. If you want to come and hang out in the Carpet Grass Club, send me or Lenny a direct message, and we will have any guests because everyone knows about us. We want to see more interesting people.
Yeah,
So
nearly had Manny, but he had to work.
Malacca.
Malacca, the Greek Adonis.
Yeah.
We wouldn't get a word in. He'd
Oh,
just be talking about
people think
himself
I talk
and
a lot.
concrete.
Well, at least we might get the air
Gary,
out tonight.
Gary said he'll come over, but you can't understand what Gary says because he's a
Nah,
pom.
because you're a pom.
So yeah, all right. Horocop will do that a bit later on. Our the guys that look after the Fanatics look after them. That's lawncaresuppliers.com.au. That's waterpro.com.au. That's plantdoctor.com.au. They're the guys who give discounts for us for all the Fanatics. So if you get onto those guys, their
Online stores.
their online stores, the discount code is AUSLF, all in capital letters, no hashtags, none of that rubbish. So AUSLF gets you a discount at those
Providers.
awesome retailers.
Yep.
So we've covered sport. Any questions? I'll be there in a couple of weeks, Benny. Yes, you will. Where are the snacks, boys? If Manny turns up, the super
Wally
luckies
is
are on.
watching.
Wally is here. Well, we've got hot snacks tonight, Wal. They're being cooked upstairs as we speak. We've got hot Dutch spiced sausages on the way down soon. So you're missing out, pal.
Yeah. Suck eggs. Nah.
I think it's a pretty weak excuse that you're not here just because
just because you had a baby.
had a baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
His involvement was short.
How
It's
arse
3 and
is he
9
though as
months
well?
away.
Gets the pigeon pair as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, little girl, little boy.
Anyway, I've got a question here. Nev Brown, thanks very much. Lenny.
Yep.
How much should you water in the winter months in southeast Queensland? You talked about this in your video today that you haven't watered your lawn in what? 5 weeks?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. So,
That's ryegrass too.
yeah. We've had it pretty good here in the last couple of months here in southeast Queensland. Obviously, we've got people tuning in all over Australia, so I can only comment for southeast Queensland. But for me, what I do at home, I give it one good soak a week, preferably in the morning, and on when I know it's going to be a sunny day. So that's when I choose my irrigation
I think
schedule.
you can. I think using soil wetters really helps.
Definitely.
Your plant usually tells you when it's struggling and wants water. It discolours a bit and it starts to fold up a little. The leaf starts to fold up.
The happening.
So,
We've had
I
big
tend to.
dews recently too, so
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
always-
all providing.
I almost just ignore my lawn for most of winter. I just mow it and that's about it. So, I think.
He used to just ignore me in winter time too. He used to
Yeah.
just go into hibernation like the big bear
But I
down in
can't
his
now.
cave. But now I just keep him up the whole time. So
Can't now.
Um,
There's too many fanatics.
too many fanatics. Does anyone know how many fanatics there actually are? I had a look the other day. I was so surprised. Like I knew we were over 70k, but it's nearly 73 now.
Yeah, and there's what's Instanoodle? Where like.
If you don't follow us on Instagram, my Instagram is at Gibbo Lunatic, and he is just at
Lenny
Lenny Lawler. So
Or at Australian Lawn Fanatics.
or all the fanatics. He runs all of that.
We've
I'm
got
slowly teaching him how to do the
12,000.
stories. It's really hard.
12,000 followers.
12,000 on the gram.
on the gram.
Look out, 12,000 grams.
And we also got Brisbane's Best Pie as well. Wally and I are on the search for Brisbane's Best Pie. So we've got our Instagram page there too. So, yes, right, else we doing?
I'm just answering a question here online to Daniel. He said, where are you guys coming live from? We are live in Mount Gravatt on the outskirts of Brisbane at the moment.
Outskirts of Brisbane, mate. The CBD's 4.5 k's that way.
Outskirts.
Outskirts. What superpower do you wish you had? Invisibility.
Oh, good one, Renee.
Yeah. Invisibility.
You know what my superpower is, but I can't broadcast it live because people would be freaked out. But yeah, that's right. And Kyne's watching, so I don't think he wants to know.
Yeah. Okay. Is it an hard one, mate?
No, you don't know.
Where were we? Coots might again use Thumper every 2 weeks, was recovering, then stopped. Gary, Yep. You can get what's it called? Malice Duo.
Yep.
Malice Duo, which you get that from Lawn Pride. That's a two-way thing. I think it's abamectin and something else, but it'll kill the adults and it'll kill the eggs as well. The thing about Couche-Mite, Apollo and abamectin followed by abamectin 10 days later. There you go.
Wally's still
Couche-Mite,
contributing.
Still contributing. So, yeah, just read the label and they'll tell you what to do. But see, Thumper tends to just kill the adults. It doesn't kill the eggs, so unless you kill the eggs. Yes, Wally, we mow every beanie that gets sold, every Fanatics beanie,
Yep.
with my cylinder mower. We iron them all before they go out.
How good. How good.
Uh,
So, obviously, because we haven't got Wally here, the technical mind in this whole setup isn't here. So, we're going to take funny questions more than we're going to take tech ones tonight. So, if you've got any crazy funny ones or things you want to know about Lenny and I or about our lawns, definitely throw some questions out there.
Michael Zink, using Fluorotine Protesin Liquid Sunshine. It can work to a certain degree. Like, I won't speak technically because I don't have that technical knowledge. I can speak, I suppose, from my experience.
Yeah.
It does work to a certain degree. From what I've been told, the way it works is it's like feeding the plant sugar to replace the photosynthesis that it gets from the sun.
Correct.
So you're just basically feeding it sugar. So it does sort of work, but long term, not the ideal thing.
Yep.
Gibbo, what was your first car?
My first car. Great question. It was actually called the Honda Hilux. I know that's not what it actually is, but that thing went anywhere. It was a 1981 model Honda Civic 2-door, had a sunroof, and I did some awful things in that car. But it used to... This is a long time ago. If anyone's familiar with Caloundra, there's a hill that you can drive down towards the beach. You come up over the hill, Canberra Terrace, where the Centrelink office is. You could come through that intersection, have your friends waiting, block the street, go over that hill as fast as you could, go down through the next roundabout, and it would launch off down towards the beach, and then you had to try and get it stopped by the time you went in the ocean.
Airborne?
Totally airborne.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
talking like
Yeah,
3-4
nice.
foot. So it also got taken up the back, up to Double Island a couple of times on the back of friends' utes. That's why we call it the Honda Hilux, because it literally went anywhere. And if we got stuck, all four boys would just get out and you would just pick it up.
Yeah, nice.
It was ridiculous.
We did that to a teacher's car at school. He had a little Daihatsu Charade, and the footy boys just all picked it up and we put it between two trees.
Nice.
Like so, and it had this much between. It was like the
People
Austin
used to do it
Powers
to me in car parks.
Yeah.
And I'd have to wait for people, like Sunshine Plaza at the coast. Mates would turn sideways. I'd have to wait for people to finish their shopping to get out. Nene.
Yep.
She had a Suzuki Mighty Boy. So you can imagine her 4 foot nothing. Looks like you driving the rescue rig, but
Yeah.
it was actually, you can imagine how funny that would be.
My first car was a HR Holden Premier.
Nice.
It was nice. I loved it.
That is
I wish I still had that car.
that's a good option.
I sold that and bought a HJ60 Land Cruiser diesel thing.
If anyone knows my history with cars, I've had a fair few since.
And you
I
busted
used to
them
be
all.
a bit of a dick in cars. Much better now. I've got a work car that's got GPS and tells me every time I'm not doing the right thing. And it actually works
yeah,
better.
the neighbour's lawn that I use the weed and feed on. Yeah, Benny, we had some success there, mate. Yeah, it did. A lot of that broadleaf died off. The buffalo was fine. It didn't kill the Mullumbimby, which it's not supposed to.
Yep.
But yeah, I should go and have another look at that. Because he's ignored it again and it's overgrown again.
See?
Yeah. He said, oh no, I'll mow it. He hasn't, no.
Nah.
So I'll probably have to go.
We'll have to do another
take
update video.
yeah,
Thanks
take
for
care of that.
reminding us, Ben, because I'd actually forgotten about that too.
Benny Tullipin. Hey, Benny, how you going, man? They reckon you look like a Ford Escort kind of guy.
Benny, you're the only escort around here, mate. Hey, you're anyone's after a few beers.
Well, I used to go to school with a bloke who had a Ford Escort, and his dad used to race motorbikes, and so he done up the engine with all these race parts in it. And we were driving one day, and he used to love compression locking it. Banged it in a second, and the gear stick came out in his hand. We ended up in the middle of a roundabout, and that's where it stayed.
I have the bolts that hold the gear changer come out one day, so I had to lift the gear stick up, change
Yeah.
gears, and then let it drop back down,
Yeah.
like dragging along the ground.
Mrs. B, it's not. It's the best pie that's available now, not what used to be available back in the '60s. It's what. It's what's
She's
available
gonna hate you for
on
that,
the
mate.
market now, and it's not a mass-produced pie, or one that comes in a plastic wrapper, or one that's sold at a servo, or one that's sold at a multiple chain bakery. It's the little bakeries that you find on the side roads.
Yeah.
Right. That's where we're searching for the best chunky
Mate,
steak.
there is one in Kangaroo Valley in New South Wales.
Yeah.
I know it's not Brisbane's best pie, but it actually says world's best pies, and I walked in there and I was like, this better be good, because I've eaten a few, as you can see, and they were bloody unreal.
Yep.
I've got a good question here from Matt. Sorry, I'm going to pronounce this wrong.
4 foot nothing. She's 5'3", mate.
Shona. I'm just going to say Shona. Matt.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Does Lawn Care Supplies range have a liquid iron product? Is Stress Buster the go?
Oh.
I'm recently converted to Stress Buster, and yes, it's bloody unbelievable. It's got so many other things apart from the iron in it. It comes in a 10-litre bottle. The dosage for me, I've got a 500 square metre lawn. I do 30 mils per 100 on my lawn with it.
I think I was doing like 100 per 100, something like that.
Okay. But
Mate, it makes your lawn glow. Like it doesn't
literally
just,
is like
it darkens it, and it darkens it almost instantly.
Yeah.
Like, but overnight, if you let it sit overnight, your lawn just glows afterwards.
Yeah.
It really does.
So that
fantastic.
does it come in any of the programs? I think it's only in the large bundle. Is that right? Wally, can you help me out?
You
here?
can buy it just by itself.
Yeah,
from Lawn Care
that's what we
Supplies,
did. Yeah, from Lawn Care Supplies.
but,
But I think it's in one of the programs.
no, it would be. Yeah.
one of the up there ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got my mate some, and then I stole some off him. So
Well, if turf types were Formula One drivers, who would they be?
well, Lewis Hamilton would be Cobble Pegs
Cobbler's pegs.
because he's an absolute weed.
It's not very nice.
I hate him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I respect how successful he's been. He's had some pretty good gear underneath him. So, what would they be? I think they'd all be pretty fast-growing sort of stuff,
Yeah.
except for Nikita Mazepin. I think he'd be, I think he'd be Zoysia of some description. No Mo Zoysia.
No mo. Yeah. You know what's there's a certain one past Barlam that you mow over it and then the big long stick comes up the next day. There's a few of them that would be that. I
Yeah.
can't remember which past Barlam.
There's a lot of paspalums. How about
Yeah.
the seashore paspalum? Paspalum vaginatum. How do you score a Toro hat? Oh, I think we've got to give them away.
We are going to give them away.
Uh,
Ask us a funny question because we did
Yeah,
last
Michael.
week and that's how people won
Yeah,
the
Michael.
Toro packs.
Come up with
Michael,
something good.
come up with something hilarious and we'll see. Oh,
What Einstein
Renee on
remover are
contract.
people using these days? What was it, XFE or something?
Iron stain remover.
I think CLR tends to work okay. There's one. Check out our mate Benny Sims. He's done a couple of videos on them. I think it's XFE. Or who else did it?
I haven't seen any of those.
I
know Stevie
The
Moon
Happy
needs to
Amateur.
get
Go on YouTube. The Happy Amateur. It's
Don't Google that.
Vincent. He's a Brisbane boy.
Right.
He's a Kiwi bro, but he's lives in Brisbane on the north side.
I'd get the
He's got a
right search
YouTube channel,
on that.
The Happy Amateur. Check him out. He's recently used. I think it's XFE or something like that,
Okay.
or FEX or something like that. But yeah, it works really well. Love or hate Hamilton, he certainly can steer. Yeah, absolutely no
Yeah,
doubt.
oh,
It's
for
not
sure.
A,
I
not
just
an
don't
issue
like
there.
him.
I think he's
I
just.
think everything he says is fake. That's what really gets to me. It just annoys me so
Chris
bad.
Campion is one for Stress Buster. He loves the stuff. I put him onto that. I'm going to take credit for that. Rock, paper, scissors for me for a hat. So if I win the best of three, he gets a hat. Are we prepared to do that?
For Gary.
Yeah.
But you're just going to cover it in paint. That's what my problem with Gary. He'll wear it to work and then it'll just become a white hat. Let's do it.
All right.
If you win, if you beat me, he gets
Three
a hat.
is the best out of three. Yeah. Best
All
out
right.
of three.
All right, ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, draw.
Ah.
Yes.
No hope for
Suck it.
Gary.
Yes.
No hope for Gary.
Sorry, Gaz. You might just get one anyway if you pop around.
All right. I gave you a hat the other day, didn't I? You should have enough hats anyway. Oh, you need big hats to cover that head anyway. Where are we? Best paper, rock, scissors did that. Yes.
I've got one here
Best
from Stuart Ross.
fertiliser.
Which turf variety would best represent each of you? Lenny, Gibbo, and Wally must be different varieties.
Different varieties. Will best represent us.
Wally will have to put his in the comments on Facebook because he's watching on Facebook, but I'll answer it for you, Stuart, on the tubes. I need these questions in advance, guys, to think about that.
We'll think about it. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it in a minute.
Best fertiliser for acreage with couch and carpet using CK600.
Up the carpet.
Bronwyn, I think you might want to look at something that gives you a real controlled release in the length of its delivery. CK600 probably lasts you 4 to 6 weeks before the nitrogen runs out. There is products out there. I've got 2 there from ICL. One lasts 8 to 9 months. So realistically, you'd put it down in spring, and that's it for the year. The other one there lasts 4 to 5 months. So that's twice a year.
Yeah.
The application rate, I think they're both about, for couch, it'd be 3 to 4 kgs per 100 squares. So I suppose it depends on budget and how long you want. So there's plenty of fertilizers out there. Look for something that lasts a long time and is controlled in its release.
Yep.
I think is the best bet.
Yep.
Matt Rowley. Hey, Matty, mate's been around for a long time. Personal thoughts, opinion on Agridark. Haven't seen too many people who have it. If you look at Albie and Albie Luke, who's in the Fanatics, that's Agridark. He's got it. It's fantastic.
He used to have the best looking Sir Walter Buffalo lawn I've ever seen, but then the Cooch got into it and he's ripped it all out.
It's hard to get in Brisbane because the Queensland cricket boys have locked it all up for use to resurface a lot of their gear.
Lots of wickets.
So a lot of the Agridark has been grown, is already contracted out to Queensland cricket.
Yep.
Places that do have it, Bankwest Stadium runs Agridark. ANZ Stadium, the big one in Sydney, it runs Agridark as well. Oversowed with rye during the winter. But they're both Agridark because those guys down there.
It's the ultimate conditions for it, isn't it?
Well, they also feel that of the couches it holds it's better with lower light.
Right.
So they always struggle for light. They run a lot of sodium lamps, grow lights down there. So.
Yep. Hectic.
Eddie.
But yeah, look up Albie. Just type in Albie to the search bar and you will find bulk pictures. Or look on our Instagram. There's photos of it on there too. Tiftuff Coast. Either of you boys own the rotary scissors attachment.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on them?
Love it. Change your life, mate.
Yeah.
They're brilliant.
Renee, Father's Day present. Thanks.
I've got the Bush Ranger one. I've got a Bush Ranger multi-tool that I bought with the scissors, the hedge trimmer, and the pole saw.
Oh yeah.
I didn't need a snipper because I've got 3 others. So yeah, I bought the Bush Ranger one. Oh mate, I love it. It is loud. They're all loud because they're metal on metal.
Yeah.
Really loud. But
I had to go at your ones when we did John O'Cox's place. He's got heaps of rock walls and stuff like that.
they're good up against
So
surfaces.
good. Just so good.
You can use them for edging, but I got nothing to base it on, but my own in my brain, my stupid thing, my monkey in there to go. I don't like using it for edging because I don't like 2 metal surfaces that are supposed to rub together and cut grass being in dirt.
Full of dirt. Doesn't make sense.
So I don't like
Spend
that.
your whole life sharpening it. And you've got a MoMaster edger sitting right there. That's just how good.
Yeah, and there's one in the number 1 rule when you're barbecuing. Oh, sorry. So Matty Rowley, I love it. I love Agridark. I would get it if I wanted to. But I love it. It's probably my favourite couch. Yeah, I like it. I like it that much.
You've said that.
How do you keep the postie off your grass? Usually a bride will work. That's about it.
Nothing a BWS gift card won't fix.
Usually they're riding on land that they are legislated to being allowed to ride on. So unless they're doing something stupid, if they're doing skids on your grass or turning around on your lawn rather than the Crown land, there's not a lot you can do. Yeah, I think it's just bribe them.
Dennis Scott's just tuned in.
The big
Celebrities
Celebrity
on celebrities.
Dennis.
Look at you two good-looking roosters. Well, it won't be long before we get to see your good-looking face on Selling Houses Australia. Can't wait. Gonna be good.
Yeah. Dennis. If you don't know, Dennis Scott is one of the fanatics. He's a champion bloke. He runs Lush Landscapes in Brisbane. He's just signed up to do what Charlie used to do on Selling Houses Australia. So
Yep.
you'll see Big Dennis. He's a big unit. He used to play for the Broncos and the Bulldogs. So he's
Yep.
bloody champion bloke. Really is.
Yep. We need to get you on the couch, Dennis. When you got, obviously, you got a lot of filming happening at the moment.
Number one rule when it comes to barbecuing: don't touch another man's barbecue.
Have patience tins in the fridge ready to go for the long.
When you pick up the
Nights
tongs, it is
Oh,
the absolute
very
law
cool.
that you must go click, click,
Yeah.
just to make sure they
a few
work.
test clips. You got test corgis running across the top. too.
Corgi's running on the roof upstairs. Thoughts on Tiff Dwarf in southeast Queensland? That's 328, I think. You're talking about, Benny? Yeah, a lot of golf clubs run it.
Yeah.
But where I am working at Balimba Golf Club,
Yep.
they've got 7 328 greens, 7 times
Yep.
328 greens, and they've got 3 greens that are wintergrass.
We're getting food delivered, guys, at the same time. Thank you, Shell.
that's
Oh my
okay.
goodness. This is a Dutch sausage, and
It's
we are going to love every second of
Brought
this.
to you by Touch of Dutch and Capella Bar.
Oh,
Touch
there
of
we go.
Dutch, sponsored
Touch of
by
Dutch.
A Touch of Dutch.
At
How
Capella
good.
Bar.
Capella
Thank
Bar.
you very much.
So
Amazing
it's a
stuff. The lovely Shell, everybody. Thank you very much.
Friggindale Special R.
We're going to get into that at the same time, but
She speaks clog.
Pete's clog.
Mm.
I've got lots of
It's
Safa friends that
smakelijk.
can.
Say,
Yep.
I'll do this lekker.
Yes.
Whatever she said. Yep.
Mark Bathgate, do any of you lads have CCTV installed so you can check on your lawn while you're out? Not saying I do. Okay, yeah, you got me.
Legend.
Yeah.
I do.
Mark, can you send me a PM because I'll send you a Toro stubby cooler for that comment. Send me a PM on Facebook. That's a great question. No, I don't have CCTV, but when we move to our new house, yes, I'll definitely be getting it. I used to have one of the ones where I could check on my
I've been
dogs.
waiting. I've got a camera system in a box upstairs that I've been waiting for Manny to install
Oh,
for
I
9
like
months
it.
now. At least 9 months. Oh, yeah, 9 months.
so you can see a question there from a guy named Brian.
Brian Sharrock.
So Brian and I used to live in Liverpool together.
Oh, okay.
You can imagine some of the times that we used to have over there. He worked in the kitchen and I worked in the bar.
He was a dish pig.
So we had a lot of good times. Brian, unfortunately, is an Evertonian fan in the Premier League. And I bet he was crying into his cereal when he got up the other morning and realised Liverpool had come third. And once again, Everton had done F all. So,
Not very nice.
yeah, I know you're trying to give me crap there on the comments, but unlucky, Brian.
What
nice,
would
nice,
they be? Something
nice
that grows in a
comfy
bin.
tent.
I don't know.
Yeah, nice comfy 10th for you Evertonians this year. Again.
If
They're
Lawns
like the
didn't
West
exist, shut up. If Lawns didn't exist, what would you be doing? I'd probably still be a wolfie.
Hmm. I'd be pretty bored.
Yeah. What would I be doing?
I'd be hanging out with Nay a lot more. She'd probably see me a bit more.
You'd be single then.
Yeah.
Poor Renee.
Yeah, poor Renee. I get that.
Joseph. Been told potash is good for lawns this time of year, but when I research, I don't find much info.
To save going over this again, Joseph, if you get on Spotify and listen to last week's Carpet Grass Club episode that's now on there, we talk at length about the potash
K
debate.
chemicals, K elements.
And we don't know enough to talk about like Wally did. Very clear and
Holy
concise.
moly, we've got to get going because like there's 13 comments there.
Wow, look out.
Seen American History X. I have Michael. a long time ago.
Hi guys, I have an 18 volt Ryobi battery I use for my hedger. I fully charge it, only dropping one of the 5 bars. Then a week later, the battery is flat. Is that normal? Not grass related. Sorry, mate. I just chuck my batteries back on charge every time I use them, so they're ready to go.
With what?
Ryobi batteries, he's saying. Yeah.
We got a fairway mower at work. It's a dirty old Toro 5500, like she's old.
Mm.
I call it a hybrid. How good are
good.
they? Yeah. Touch of Dutch in Capalaba, get into there. And of course, that's the Dutch mayo, the proper stuff, and that's the curry sauce, the proper
So
stuff.
good.
Yeah, it's real good. I call it the hybrid because I have to put it on the battery charger every night. Otherwise, you know, work
So
the
you don't
next
start.
day.
Classic.
Maddie's. I ended up getting the Agri Dark. Yeah, good on you, mate. Oh, I think you'll enjoy it. It's a really lovely grass. Yeah, it'll be great. Wally's correcting me. Tiff Green and Tiff Dwarf. So Tiff 328 is Tiff Green and Tiff Dwarf is a different cultivar. Fine, pal.
Fine.
You should have been here
Yeah,
if you
it's not like
really
you had a
wanted
kid
to.
or anything.
Yeah. Is it illegal to blow grass clippings onto the roads? I don't know, but it's not a nice thing to do.
Craig, my lovely partner watches this at home. She just told me that the Ryobi batteries have a 3 or 4 year warranty. So if you've got proof of purchase or if you bought it on your Power Pass card, you can take it back for a refund as long as you don't use it for commercial.
Yep.
There you go.
Um,
Nev Brown, what's your favourite TV show you're watching at the moment? The only TV show I watch that isn't just live sport is NRL 360.
Really?
That's it. I don't watch any other TV.
Really?
I literally just watch sport round the clock.
Okay. John Bertrand. Hello, Johnny.
Oh.
John from,
I sometimes have to watch Renee's terrible, like Housewives of whatever, while I'm trying to go to sleep at night. But
just laid turf today. Any
Oh.
advice for establishment this time of year? Yeah,
Good
well,
question.
you probably should have already done it. It's too late now. Oh, you can throw some stuff down that's got higher in the NPK, so higher in phosphorus that'll help root development.
well, what was Wally telling us the other day? Before he put his turf down, he put flora down.
He
just
put
to give it a massive
flora
feed
down. Yeah.
beforehand. What you can do as well is just get some starter fert and get it in
Starter fert, which would be higher in
there. Yeah. There's heaps from around.
phosphate. Yeah.
I'm not
Phosphorus.
particular to any in particular.
Well, what was the TV question? What am I watching at
What
the
are you
moment?
watching? Apart from F1.
I enjoy. I'm waiting for it to come back. Ozarks.
I have actually seen all of that.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, Helen copped it last episode.
Oh,
She-
yeah.
boom.
Couldn't have happened to a better chick.
Fair poo.
My ex's name was Helen, and I wish it was her.
Yeah. Been
What else you
watching.
watching?
There's a NASCAR show on Netflix, I think.
Right.
It's a series called The Crew. It's it's like a comedy. It's the guy who used to be in King of Queens.
Oh yeah.
Who's in it?
What's his name? Someone give us the name
Kevin.
of that guy.
Kevin someone. Kevin.
I'm gonna have to Google it. It's annoying me already.
And I think in the show his name's actually Kevin. King of Queens.
His name's Doug.
Kevin James.
There you go.
Yep.
His name's Doug in the
Yeah,
thing.
but in this show I think his name's Kevin.
Oh right, the new show. Right.
I think it's called The Crew. That's
Right.
quite funny.
Yeah.
That's about it. Where are we? Toro hat. Gibbo, can you scull a beer quicker than Lenny? Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, you can.
There's not many people I can't beat in sculling races with beer. Pretty good at
And
it.
because I
He doesn't drink beer
I
anymore.
drink-
But he could go orange Staminade and it'd be a close race, I think.
I used to be able to drink a substantial amount.
Yeah, a few rumbos here and there.
Oh, mate. Back in my heyday.
Back when I was a boy.
Back when I was a boy. I used to go to a mate's place and we'd drink a litre bottle. I'd drink a litre of rum. He'd drink a litre of bourbon. And then we'd go to the bowls club next door, spend a couple of hours drinking there. Then we'd go into town. This is probably, 20 odd years ago.
Yeah.
and spend $300 each at the Caxton. Like,
Wow. That's
And-
some good drinking.
yeah, that was like almost weekly.
Mm.
So I got a huge tolerance for alcohol, and
It's
Like-
an expensive pastime.
I'd drink a 30-pack of Bundy rum when they used to bring them out
Yeah.
in a day, and still be sitting like I am here now. Like,
You.
it's too expensive. I can't afford it.
Got a good question here from Matt Burwell on the YouTubes. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube, all you people on Facebook, if you can. I moved to a place that's got short, flat cooch, which I think got that way from previous people parking on it. Would I just give that a core aeration and scarify in the spring?
It will help.
It will definitely help. Soaking it will help. Soil wetters will also help get that water into the profile. So therefore, when Lenny comes to aerate it, his tines won't break when they hit the rock hard soil.
Generally, if someone has rock hard soil and they haven't watered it, I'll think about whether I actually want to do it or not.
Yeah.
And I'll often use solid, like 12 mil thick spikes,
Solid
just to
spikes.
try and
Break
crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Prince. Yeah, you can have a Toro hat for that. That was a good question. So send me a message, Chris. We'll organise one for you.
Yep.
Best bands to rock out to while mowing through the earphones, both of you, and not S Club 7.
I listen to a lot of Aussie rock bands while I'm mowing, just because that's what I do. So, AKA Violent Soho, British India. There's a new band from Redland Bay called the Betty Rays.
The Bitty Rays.
Yeah, epic. I've been listening to them quite a lot. But also the old school Aussie rocks like Spiderbait, Grinspoon, all the stuff you used to hear on Triple J when it was good and not so far left that it's right. Yeah, so that my music taste is very broad, but when I'm mowing, it's Aussie rock, pretty much.
Metal. Let's listen to metal.
Tool all the way for this guy.
No, I listen to a lot of Tool. I listen to what was I listening to the other day? A Danish band called Volbeat, Volbeat. They're cool.
Right.
Like them. Ramstein, Monomath. I listen to digital radio when I'm mowing a lot. Stream it through an app. I like the Triple M Hard and Heavy station.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
quite good.
I listen to that in the car sometimes.
Real good variety on that. What's the Aussie band that I listen to? I can't remember their name.
Get involved.
Get involved.
Ben Telepan, Gibbo, tell us about your secret plum sauce. I'm not afraid to give this recipe away.
Carnival.
Carnival. Oh yeah, the guys from Birds of Tokyo when
Yep.
they were cool.
Yep.
Anyone would remember Marion that used to be on MasterChef way back in the day?
No.
She does some epic Asian inspired recipes. If you look up her spiced slow roasted pork belly recipe on YouTube, that's got the recipe for the secret plum sauce on there. Renee made it. Unbelievable on the pork belly.
I thought she said that. She's the secret sauce.
She is the secret to all my cooking. She actually is a gun.
Jason Colley wants to know how often should I be mowing your lawn in winter? Where do you live, Jace?
He lives at Capalba.
Oh, weekly.
Weekly, yeah.
Because you still will get some really slow growth. We don't go fully dormant.
Yep. And it'll be looking nice all year. And you've got too many leaves to mow up anyway to make your lawn. You want the sunlight hitting your actual leaves of your lawn, not the leaves of the trees on the ground.
So if you're laying down on your lawn, right, and you're looking and you can see a weed, the first thing for me, a weed that grows up, part of the weed that grows up, is the seed head.
Mhm.
So if you mow weekly and you cut that off before it gets a chance to grow and seed,
You're not going to get the amount of weeds.
you're not going to contribute to the weed seed bank that's in your lawn. So mowing regularly is the best tip you can get for getting a better lawn.
And that's right. And your dog will appreciate it too, Jace. Hey, he's got a cool dog, Border Collie. Legend.
Paddy Deneen just bought a house, carpet grass.
Yes.
Yeah, we're on here.
Hey,
Queensland
buddy,
Blue
send me a
and the light out
message.
the back.
You can have a stubby cooler just
Yeah.
because you've got carpet grass.
Paddy, yes. I like the look of the two types. The carpet grass is about 25% of the lawn. Will it take over the Cooch? Sorry, new to this.
New to this grass thing.
It's
It will
You
fight
can-
each other.
you can, but you kind of got to culturally make your environment so that it favours the carpet grass rather than the blue Cooch. You could accidentally spray out the blue Cooch. There's a number of things you could spray, like paspalum killer or whatever, crowsfoot killer. Just be careful that it doesn't hurt the carpet grass as well.
And also vice versa. But
Yeah, if you like the carpet grass and you're in southeast Queensland, it's hard to find someone who grows it because no one does.
Yeah.
But
got-
North Queensland, they love
I've
it.
got a
up there.
patch of it on my next door neighbour's front nature strip that I mow.
Yeah.
How's-
Benny Reese, the podcast. It's on. We're on Spotify, so Gibbo loads the audio of this onto Spotify.
goes for an hour. If you've got an hour, I spend a lot of time in the car with work, so I listen to podcasts while I'm driving a lot. And you can now listen to ours on Spotify. It'll be up there by tomorrow morning for you.
Ooh, well, that's a big call. What's the cutting height of the Gabba during summer and winter? I think it's 11 mil during summer.
Yeah,
And I think it's around 22 or 20 during winter. Something like that.
If any of the Gabba guys are on and listening, can
Yeah.
you let us know, or any of the players?
I'm pretty sure that at Suncorp in the shoebox, Mal keeps it 11 for the soccer season, for the football season, and
Let's
22,
expand a bit during the
22,
rest.
yeah, mainly because they ryegrass it, so they get it a bit longer.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors for a for a cooler. all right, let's do it.
Oh, yeah, so he reckons that I'll beat Lenny this time.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
1, 2. Yeah.
that's one.
1.
Oh, oh no, you're just not destined for a hat, Gaza. Sorry, mate. That is unlucky. That's classic. It's like going to the casino.
Sucked in
really,
gas.
isn't it? Yes.
How's the long sleeve sun shirt coming along? Oh, Tail, I got a couple of designs back. I need to perfect them a little bit. The guy sent back a number of things, and I'm trying to get him to incorporate a little bit from that into a little bit from this, and then a little bit from. I'll show you both.
And we might even get some other stuff on. There's another whole dimension to that we need to talk about before I talk about it on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about this earlier.
Oh,
Really should have.
Oh, now
Thank you
tell.
for reminding me.
What's the guy's name, Matt?
Yeah. But yes, the long sleeve shirts are definitely something we want to have in place by the next season, and I would prefer
So they
to
kind
have
of look
them.
like that.
We could do a couple of those, really.
Yeah, I kind of like that one, but I want that.
Yeah.
The emblem there and there with that, but I think I want that like a different colour. I don't want grey.
Yeah. How good though. Anyway,
we've got stuff.
we are definitely
We're working on it.
There's so much happening in the background, guys. Obviously, we really want to beast this up when it comes time for grow season, and hopefully, this is my plan, is to have them in stock, ready to go, leading up to Father's Day, so you can all put your requests into your partners that that's what you want for Father's Day.
They take 10 weeks to make.
Yeah.
So they take a while.
Well,
Yeah.
we better order ASAP.
All right. Yeah, the league is 22 to 25 apparently.
Okay.
I think I said 22, so you were pretty right. Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Gary, don't bother. Let's stick it, pal. You got her in stride.
Yeah, no lotto tickets this week for you, sir.
Sweet. So, what do we got coming up in the world? Everything.
In the world?
Yeah.
Well, this week for me, I've got a lot of work on. But other than that, the main thing is the State of Origin is going to be up and going by the time we talk next.
It will be.
Actually, I think the next Carpet Grass Club is the night before Origin 1.
It is.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It'll be Origin Eve.
It would be Origin Eve. So, we'll have to discuss. Where's it being played? Is it in...
First one, MCG.
They were a waste. I don't know why they sell them.
Well, look, maybe, just maybe, we haven't talked about this yet, but the COVID situation might cause a ruckus for that, seeing what's happening down there.
Get out and get your vid vax.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, so
The 9th of June.
we don't really talk about news and politics too much, but
No.
or
But
at all.
I have several rallies in Victoria,
Mm.
and we're all thinking of yous down there because if this,
breaks out. There's only like a 9.
it
or
just
something
ruins so
cases.
many people's work, everything. So, yes, the next Carpet Grass Club is the Origin Eve. Okay, so we might have some Origin trivia and stuff like that. See what we can arrange for that next time
Benny Reese. The name is Australian Lawn Fanatics, mate, on Spotify.
on Spotify. Yep.
Blue supporters allowed in Lenny's garage that day.
No.
Well, yes, I'm a Blue supporter, so yes, you can, Benny.
He's the-
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lots
you
of
can.
losers. Damn it! What was I just gonna say then?
Melbourne and
kept-
COVID, maybe
Nah.
things changed.
Cool.
Very true, Chris. Or they'll play in an empty stadium, which defeats the purpose of going there in the first place.
Correct.
So yeah, you're right.
Fill
Yeah,
the
it might
joint.
change. Who knows? Who knows what will happen?
Yeah.
It's an ever changing, ever moving beast.
Yeah.
This Rona. So we spent the morning. We had a day off today. We spent the morning planning our winter road trip.
Nice.
Yeah, because I got some family things to do down in Victoria, regional Victoria.
Penny? Taking Penny?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
good.
yeah.
And the rescue rig or the
Yeah.
Navarro?
No, you can't. Well, look, the Navara will tow it, but you can't take anything with you.
Right.
Because Penny's a 22-foot caravan
Beast,
and
yeah.
she's heavy.
Yep.
So the rescue rig is a 8-ton truck. It'll
It's,
tow anything.
it's ready to go. Yep.
So the plan at this stage for the road trip is Brisbane to Cessnock and hang out with Stagger Lee.
Oh,
Moderator
yes.
Stagger, yeah, catch up with Stagger
Yes.
for a night. And
How good.
Yeah, and then looking forward to that. And then the next day, head down to like Eden or somewhere there. And
Good
then,
spot.
yeah, and then the third day into Orbost. Oh, yeah, it's a long way. It's the mouth of, it's like
Orbost?
it's where the Snowy River flows into the ocean, basically.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, a couple of k's away from it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where Shell's stepmom lives.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so got to get down there and see her for a little while.
Yep.
Chris Prince lives in Cessnock. Well, we're coming.
We'll
coming.
let you know
What's
when
your name, mate?
he's there.
Uh,
Oh, there's another Glenn Goldstein.
Oh, you can't
Oh.
go wrong there.
Is your name Goldstein? Do you just walk into pubs and hold up your ID and that's your order? Like, can I have a stein of gold, please?
I don't.
How good. I know, dad jokes.
Any recommendations on second-hand cylinder mowers, better brands to go for, sort of pricing to expect to pay? How many kidneys you got, mate? You got one or two?
To be
Yeah.
honest, these days, for the price you pay for second-hand
Might
ones,
as well
whether they're
just buy a
done
new
up or not, you might as well buy a new one that's got a warranty, that's got everything you need. You can take it back to the guy you bought it from if something stuffs up.
Yep.
And you've got everything you need brand new.
So you'll find
some of these prices getting around is just, it's actually ludicrous.
It's ludicrous, yeah. So you can buy a second-hand. I was looking on Marketplace today. A second-hand Scotty that's had nothing done to it, right? They've just pulled it out of Granddad's shed. This one, all right. Guys are buying. They were selling them for $900, all right, and people are paying it. That needs well over $1,000 spent on it to get it
At the
going.
least.
So if you really love Scott Bonners and you really want a Scott Bonner, you can see that as a worthwhile investment, then do it. But if you want, if you're new to cylinder mowers and you want that cylinder mower look, you don't really care about what brand it is, right? Go and get a Super Swift or go and get a Cox. Or have a look at an Alro from Western Australia or a True Yard,
TRU.
YARD. So there's 4 there. So Super Swift's got a 4-year warranty. Cox has got a 4-year warranty. I'm not sure about Alro, but they're industrial strength, you know.
They're tough
Those
as
4
nails.
mowers won't let you down, and they're new and they all come with warranty. So
MEY have started making them again,
yeah, but they're
So,
commercial, so
they're
they're
commercial,
big and
yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
and expensive.
like me.
Yeah, okay. It'd be expensive to feed, I think.
That's no, yeah.
Yeah, well, Chris, I think it's like the 23rd of June, maybe something like that.
Yep.
I think we're going. something like that.
Glenn, if you are looking to get one, I know there's a waiting list for Super Swifts at the moment as well. So you might
If you're
want
keen to get into one, then check out Cox, mate.
Yeah.
They're 4-year warranty. They're a good brand, mate. They were TPE mowers, but Cox have taken over that distributorship, so it's backing of a large Australia-wide brand rather than a smaller
time little.
guy. So yeah, they won't let you down, mate.
And they're all being like brought in and then freshly sharpened and ground before you get them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yep.
So they're gonna cut perfectly.
So
with that.
pricing, I think you're looking at $1,800 for a 20-inch, something around that. Well under $2,000 for a 20-inch mower
with a 4-year warranty.
with a 4-year warranty, so you can't go wrong.
No.
Gary smiles, you wearing your clown suit usually. Yeah, he was considering Super Swift anyway, but yeah, have a look at that and have a look at the Cox. Have a look at Alro, ALROH. Where's that catcher? Oh, it's over there with a solo spray sitting
Yeah.
on top of it charging.
Nev Brown, hey Lenny, do you still own the 25-inch Pro Tier? That was a demo, wasn't it?
It's still around. It lives with Cameron Dawson now out at the Switch.
Right.
So he's still got it. He loves it. I always had no roommate, so carted it off to Dorsey's place.
Yep.
He uses it and loves it. So yeah, it's still around, still works. Nothing's gone wrong with that thing. It's a good mower, mate. Protea are a good brand.
Did some good burnouts on my lawn.
Did a couple of burnouts on your lawn. They make good mowers. It's just
They're hard to
struggling.
get.
Hard to get, man. That's
Yeah.
all. That's the only thing is that you got to put a deposit down and wait
A few months.
9
4,
months
5
for
months,
it
nine
because they
at
come out
times.
of South Africa and that place is a basket case. So that's the only issue with Protea mowers is the continuing of supply. They will always be able to supply them, but it's coming in container load. There's a driven drab. So,
They
but
trip
I
feed
think
them to this.
that can probably be said for a lot of brands at the moment, like
Yeah,
Super Swift. We're
Super
waiting
Swift,
on mowers.
exactly.
So,
My friend's been waiting a couple of months for a Super Swift. Yeah, but
Benny Cameron says Dawson loves that Protea. He reminds me often. Yeah, it's a good mower, man. 25-inch
it's got the Yamaha motor on it too, doesn't it?
Yamaha
Yeah.
motor. It's a 12 blade. It's got an adjuster each side that goes up 1/4 of a mil each
Yeah,
click.
I remember.
Centrifugal clutch.
It's got the grooming brush in behind the front.
teasing
roller.
rake.
Teasing rake.
Yep,
Pops all your grass back up before it gets cut.
yep.
Yeah, great.
Good. They're good mower.
good-
It catches
good
the size of a coffin.
You can barely lift it when it's full of clippings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good mowers, man.
Yep.
Been really fortunate to have a never-ending stream of good mowers.
You're not wrong.
I don't get them for long sometimes, but I get to play with a lot of good stuff, and I love it.
Yep.
So yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Now I can't get up.
Now you're ready for sleep. Pass the cookies.
You're not having them all. Mac is cooking.
Kyan loves Macca's cookies.
Oh,
He loves
is
them.
Kyan watching?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I think he'd probably be asleep.
Oh,
by
no,
now.
he's probably asleep.
But-
7:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Legend. Well, we better do this competition because we're getting late in the cast. How many people we got watching? 17 on there,
Yeah, something like that.
19 on here.
So you got to be subscribers. So I'll call it from that.
Yep. I need to just go back because I did select.
Benny Cameron says Dawson should come on the Carpet Grass Club. He wouldn't wear a shirt though. He's chiseled to the abs. He has, man. Dorso's worked damn hard in the gym and he's rocking a big rig at the moment.
Mhm.
But he's still got a horrible head. Nah, champion bloke. Love him. He's great. Craig Grecian, how good are Plant Doctor products, boys? Just first season with him and he's very happy. Mate, the results speak. A lot of people use them. I've used them. I'm pretty happy with the results I've got from them. So, yeah. And you get a discount through our discount code. So
Correct.
I think dollar for dollar against similar products on the market, they're a fantastic buy. So
You're going to have to go to the YouTubes because I can't see our subscribers through. Because
can't you?
I'm not logged into the.
What's
the
wrong with you, pal?
Fanatics.
What's going on there?
Oh no, sorry, dude. Bit underprepared tonight. That traffic in Brisbane today with the power outage, I hope no one got affected like I did because I left Ormo
I
and
didn't.
just got trapped through some crazy traffic. So
I didn't get affected because I didn't have any issues. How do I know who my subscribers are or our subscribers are? Do.
this is going to take a minute, guys. We are both technologically challenged a lot of the time.
You should just pick someone who's commented tonight, and they can have a thing up.
Right. So we're going to choose them from people that actually tuned in and watched.
Yeah, why not?
Sweet.
If you didn't watch, why would you win a prize?
Well, in actual fact, I've got one lined up.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right.
The first one that's going to get one of the Toro irrigation controllers. We've handed out a few packs. The first one is Daniel Sav.
Daniel Sav.
So if you watch this back, Dan, you were commenting like crazy to start with. Then you said you had to go. So I will contact you through here if I can. But if not, contact me and I'll get you in touch with Toro. So that will be the first one. So everyone, Daniel Sav is the first winner.
Daniel Sav was a man.
And then the second one is going to be... Do you want to pick one?
No. No, I do not. You'll notice with competitions, the fanatics do. I never pick them. I never pick the winner. Never. Ever.
Normally get the guys to pick them, so there's no favoritism. We can't be. If
We
one of our
usually-
friends happens to win it, something like that.
99% of the time, we do not have anything to do with
But
selecting a winner.
we
But the
did
Toro
this time,
guys
unfortunately.
are doing it through a public relations company, a PR company, and they don't have the ability to pick a winner. So
That's
we're
right.
doing it for them.
And the second one is going to be Matthew Burwell. So Matthew, can you please PM me on the old
Glenn Gibbo
Glenn Gibbo on Facebook,
or
on
PM me.
at Gibbo Lornatic on the
Instanoodle.
grams, or contact Lenny through the page or whatever. But so our two winners, Matthew Burwell and Daniel Sav,
Write
congratulations
that down.
on the two Toro irrigation controllers. We're going to have a lot more of these giveaways coming up, guys. We just need to get ourselves organised and get a few ducks in a row. I'm going to send these out.
Who's the second guy? Daniel Sav.
Yep, he was the first guy, but yep. We got some more of these to give away. We've got some upcoming packs.
I
So-
gave one away to someone. Who did I give it away to?
Who, the hat?
Yeah.
Not Gary Swales.
No, not Gary.
The guys already messaged me. Mark Bathgate, thank you very much. I've got your message here for your prizes. Have you got?
No, it's Chris Prince. Yeah,
Chris
thanks,
Prince.
Chris. Are you sure? You're just lying.
But all in all, we're pretty much ready to wrap it up for tonight. Because we've got through a lot because Wally hasn't been here talking like crazy the whole thing.
I love it though.
But yeah, I like all the questions. We get through a lot. If you guys have a particular topic you would like us to go over in length for the next one, send us messages, comment in here, comment on the Facebook post. We always put a post up that we're going to be doing the Carpet Grass Club. If you've got a particular topic you would like us to focus on, give us a couple of days. Don't do it the night of. But we will go through it in detail of what you need to do. For example, what winter programs should we do? What should the best things you do leading up to spring? There's obviously the topics are endless. We get thousands of questions, but if there's something in detail that you want us to talk about, let us know, because we want to help the fanatics as much as we can. If we don't know what you guys need, we can't really go over it too much. So that's pretty good.
All traffic lights out in Redland Bay. All 3 sets.
So
I think, Chris, just let me double check, mate. I think it's the 23rd of July. Yep, June. 23rd of June. The plan is to be in Cessnock that night. So there you go. If you're in Eden, the 24th of June, I'll be in Eden.
I have something on the 24th. Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, so Origin Eve next time. So anyone that's watching, if you hear all the build up to State of Origin, think I've got to tune in to the Carpet Grass Club the night before. We'll do some Origin based stuff. Obviously, it's a huge date for us because he's a Blue, I'm a Queenslander.
And Benny Cameron's coming. And
Benny
he's a
Cameron,
Blue.
and we'll have Wally here, who's
And
a
he's
Queenslander.
a big unit too.
He is.
He's a huge unit.
Yeah.
He's
Does
all
love
of
a
these.
beer.
What's he?
Benny, you bring the beers.
5'16".
Yeah. Big unit.
Big guy.
Yeah, loves biltong
Legend.
too. I'll have to make some more.
You have to make some more biltong. So thank you to McDonald's cookies.
Macca's cookies from
Thank
the
you
Frozo
to
runs.
what was it?
Touch of Dutch.
Touch of Dutch in Capalaba for letting us buy. They didn't give us nothing. We bought that. Who else?
Once again, all of our sponsors.
Yeah,
So,
we're not sponsors. They're not
not
sponsors.
sponsors, the
The
people
guys
that
who
look after us.
So it's
Sorry.
Lawn Care Supplies, it's Water Pro, even Lawn Hub. Get on the Lawn Hub and Plant Doctor because you get a discount with your AUSLF code. So
And they know what they're talking about, even if you're asking for info. Like Clint's service that he provides to irrigation mapping and all of that sort of stuff is second to none. It's an amazing service that he does. And I'm really proud that we've got someone of that caliber to help us out.
we've
all
got
the
people
time.
commenting on how much they love Plant Doctor products because they work. You know, you guys love them. They're extremely good value for money. Lawncaresupplies.com.au. They sell the best products in the turf game, the very best stuff. So,
Yep.
if you want the Rolls Royce stuff, Lawn Care Supplies. So,
It's where it's at. All right, I'm going to shut this off. But signing off, Gibbo. Oh, if I can even get out of here.
what did you break?
Nothing yet.
Crikey. All right, see ya. Thanks. No, it's still going. No.